Hey guys, and welcome to a new Pokemon Generations review, beginning episode 8, The Wave. So let's jump into it. This episode is about the leader of Team Aqua, and he and some of his minions are in a cave, and they find Kyogre. They have this thing, they're gonna wake up and make, Omega Kyogre or whatever, wake him up, and then the other person, I remember Team Aqua comes in, like, hey, it seems like to be the right-hand man. It's like, hey, I just researched. If you do wake Kyogre up and see, like, if you're going to create the world you want, he's just going to destroy everything, everything's going to sink. And he's like, I don't believe you, I can do this, I can control him. Does it. Obviously, wakes Kyogre, he starts thinking everything, Pokemon start running. It's like, oh shit. And then it's like the guys on, he has some guys on land, it's like, Kyogre's going everything. He's like, oh shit, you were right. He goes outside, him and the girl to try to, he goes outside, the girl follows him. And he's like, hey Kyogre, I need you to listen to me, I feel the same, yeah, listen to me. And basically, it ends with the thing coming at him, because he realized, like, oh shit, I messed up, I need to fix this, I don't know if he needs to fix it, but, like, I don't want the wood, I don't want everything to sink, so I was like, if I just stop that. But then he comes up, he's, like, about to, like, jump, like, almost like jumping, he's about to jump, and, like, it shows his mouth open, he's about to, like, chomp him or attack him or something, and it ends. I'm like, oh, so it ends with them possibly being dead, and the wood being destroyed. I kind of would, like, I hope in one of the next episodes it does clarify what happens, because in the end of the day, I'm like, and then here's the thing, there could be something that's like, oh, in the games, that happens and you stop it. I'm like, okay, cool, but if you're not playing the game, it's like, okay, then what happens? Like, there's some points where I'm like, you don't need to tell me what happens, but definitely, like, these characters all died, or probably are dead, from if we go by the episode, then they're dead, because it doesn't show you what happened, so I'm going to extrapolate, the characters were probably killed. Probably not because it's Pokemon, but I mean, obviously because it's Pokemon, but also people can die. It's not like that to be a taboo thing. It's like, no matter what show you watch, people will die at some point. Because even though if it's a kid show, you think about it, the kid show, like, they can die. Any show, anybody can die, so it doesn't matter. It's a kid show, also anybody can die. It's not like they're invincible, but yeah. But it seems like they're doing that way it ends, like with them, like, about to get chomped, like, almost on Jaws or something. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fun. Presuming them that, like, yeah, okay, cool, you're not dumbing down. I like this show where you don't dumb stuff down with, like, okay, for little kids, like, yeah, okay, you're making it definitely more, like, very PG on the line. Not PG-13, but, like, in between, I'd say PG-13, I was saying teen, like a 10-plus thing, like what they do with the game, where they do, like, the ones with, like, 10-plus, or the 10-plus age range, like, in that range, for, like, a little more, maybe not young kids to watch it, but yeah, it's cool. I enjoyed it, really had fun with it. What do you guys think? I've been enjoying this series. And I'm going to review another episode next week. But it seems the next episode needs to be on Deoxys, so I'm excited to see what that is about. Until then, guys, see you next week with new Pokemon videos. Bye, and stay epic.